Welcome to lovely Erie, Pennsylvania, where the living is cheap, the snow is usually deep, and the buildings are pretty old. Right now we're headed to the cathedral. This is one of the major streets in the town, and it's about to turn one way. I'm not really sure how to piece movies together, but we're going to see what we can do. So check in with you later. Bye. I don't know if you can see it on this video, but off in the distance at the top of the street, I can see Lake Erie. This is an unseasonably beautiful day. Usually by this time of year, we'd have lots of cold and snow and stuff, but it's 54 degrees outside, beautiful day, and can't believe it's almost December and we haven't had any major snow. By last year, I think the first major snowstorm was in the middle of October. So anyway, you can see the cathedral off in the distance over there, right underneath, let's see, right in there, between the two poles there. So here we are right up by the cathedral, which is right over there. And I'm running a little bit late for Mass, so as soon as this light turns green, I'll get over there and catch up with you later. Bye. And here we are outside the cathedral. I hope you enjoyed the little tour inside. I didn't want to talk, but it's a nice cathedral. Unfortunately, the tabernacle, as you saw, is off to the side, but at least it's a pretty one. And this is Cathedral Prep, which is an all-boys high school. The campus actually goes pretty far around there, but a bunch of my friends who are seminarians now went there. So here you have it. Since we're going to pass it anyway, I think we're going to stop at one more church on our way home. Erie actually has about 26 Catholic churches just within the city limits, which is pretty amazing, and definitely gets you spoiled. I'm not much of a city person, but that's the one benefit, that there's almost always a Mass going on somewhere. So right up ahead is St. Joseph, which is another pretty church. I'm not sure if we're going to see inside, but I'll at least stop in there. They have a perpetual adoration chapel, so I'm going to stop in for a couple minutes since we're already on this road. And I'll let you have a look. So here's St. Joe's. There's another clock tower on this one. We'll see if we can get around the front here. So this is St. Joe's. I think those are bells. And I'm kind of excited that the door was open. I didn't expect that. So this concludes our driving tour of some of the churches of Erie, Pennsylvania. We hope you've enjoyed this tour. Thanks for your bike tour. I kind of figured it had been edited because all of a sudden it would go from really dark to really light or whatever. But it was enjoyable. I'm going to try to record this and not crash my car, which is kind of something to be desired. Well, okay. I'd say something really profound right now, and I actually have a red light in which to do it in, but I'm not really thinking of anything terribly profound. Believe it or not, that last church we visited is sort of the charismatic community of the city. It was just recently repainted. That blue sky was put in, some of the murals were put in, and the altar was kind of revamped up. I don't remember it being quite as gold as it is now. It's very pretty. It's got in that, I don't know what you'd call it with 4, but basically a double diptych. That's the Last Supper plus 3 prefigurings. I forget exactly what they are. One of them is the Passover. One of them is the presentation in the temple. And Melchizedek, the offering of bread and wine. It's pretty cool. And there's tons of other symbols. I love Catholic symbols. It's awesome. But the blue sky is to represent that when you walk into that church, you're basically walking into heaven, and to remind you that there's sort of a to lift yourself up. Sorry for sounding distracted, because I am. In a good way. So anyway, God bless, and